This suede bracelet and feather hair ornament make a great party project or favor, but you'll want to wear them every day too. Okay, let's see what we need to make them. We've got your suede lace, some threads, glitter pens, pony beads, a crayon, a barrette finding, some flat acrylic jewels, and some feathers. You'll also need some thick craft glue. Okay, to get started, you're going to measure your wrist with the cord and cut it to fit. And so mine's about right there. So you'll cut 5 pieces that'll go around your wrist and then cut 2 extra ones for the ends. Now to put them all together, you'll need 6 more pieces that are about 1.5 to 2 inches long. Now let's embellish the strands with some of the pretty colorful thread. To do that, you're just going to need a touch of glue on the end of or on a section of the cord. And this is just to hold it in place. You don't need much. And then you're just going to wrap it around the cord. And you can do this section as long as you like. And then when you get to the end, you're just going to add another drop of glue and secure the end. And you want to do that for all your strands. If you look at this one, you can see you can put 1 or 2 sections of thread per cord. Now, to assemble it, you're going to line up all the ends onto the 3 strands. Just line them up side by side. And then just put the pieces of cord into place. And just press it down as you line them up. Don't worry if your side pieces aren't all perfectly even, because we're going to trim those away in a minute. So we need 5, but you could put more of these suede pieces on if you like. Okay, and then you're going to need 1 more dot of glue for the top to glue the end piece. And this is how you're going to tie it around your wrist, like so. Okay, so we're just going to set this aside to dry. And then we've got one that we've been working on here. And the first thing you're going to do is trim those extra ends away. And then you need a little bit more string. And you're going to add a little bit more glue here. It's really important to use thick glue here because you're working with unique materials like this leather and thread, and it dries clear on fabric materials like the thread. And then I'm holding this in with my finger, and then you're just wrapping this on around. And you want to cover the entire section here, and we'll finish it up and just add a touch more glue on the back side, and we'll trim the end. And then to add a little sparkle, my favorite part, we'll just add a dot of glue, and we can pick up a gem with the end of our crayon and just drop that right into place like so. And you could add a couple more if you like. Okay, let's make the hair feather embellishments. Before I forget to tell you, you'll want to do the other end so you can actually wear it. Just line them up just like we did and add a second tie, and then you can tie it in a bow around your wrist. Okay, so let's make the hair feathers. This is a really, really neat technique for adding a little bit of glitter to feathers. The first thing you're going to do is make the ends nice and pink and sparkly. And to do that, just squirt out a little bit of glitter, and then you could use your finger for this step too, but you're just going to brush the glitter over the feather. And you would repeat to do a second feather. After it dries, you've got something like this. And so you're just going to peel this up from the plate like so. And then this is really neat because you get to trim it into a little bit of a point. The glue makes it nice and rigid and fun to cut. Then you can add a little bit of sparkle with the flat back gems again and a few beads of glue. And I might want 1 or 2 up here too. And we can use our crayon trick again. You can put them in a line or sporadically on your feather, however you like. And you could use multicolored gems too. The glitter pins come in lots of different colors, so you could make them in your party colors, your friend's favorite colors, whatever you like. And let's add 1 more up here. Now, to finish it off, we're going to take another piece of thread. And you can use white thread or blue thread, whatever. I'm going to use some blue beads with mine. And go ahead and glue the thread onto the end of the feather. And tuck that in place. And now we're going to slide a blue bead over the thread and then tuck the end of the thread down over the feather. Tuck the end of the feather into the bead, excuse me. And how about a pink bead since we've got pink glitter? And when you finish this feather, you'll want to repeat to make a second. And then you're going to tie the ends of thread onto the barrette. Let's take a look at our finished party favors here. You can see where the ends of the feathers come up and are tied to the barrette. And then of course we've got our sparkling suede bracelet to go with it.